Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the internet and our little series, which is called Road to the Oscars. We just finished watching our first of the 9 Oscar films for Best Picture. Yeah, 9 Oscars nominated for Best Picture. Yeah, there's 9.
9. I got it.
I got that on lock. I got that on. My name is Harrison.
I'm Zach.
And we're just going to give you our thoughts on Hacksaw Ridge today. That's what we saw. And first impressions, first of all. What do you think, Zach?
Huh? I like it. I mean, it's my second viewing, but, you know.
It's a pretty good film, I think. It's pretty typical. It's a war film, in case you're wondering. I honestly, I'm going into most of these completely blind, except for La La Land, which I've seen 6 times. But
we've seen it a couple times. Once or twice.
Just a few. So, I'm going into most of these blind. So, Zach has seen most of them at least once, I think. A lot of them, at least. So,
I've seen some of them.
Anyways, Hacksaw Ridge. I went into it not really knowing what it would be about. I thought, don't make fun of me, but I thought it might have been similar to Silence of the Lambs, how that got nominated for Best Picture, and I think it won, didn't it? I believe Silence of the Lambs won. Google it on your own. I'm not going to have Zach do that because he has the nominations up on his phone. It follows all of those rules that you think of when you think, like, Best Picture nominees.
You mean Oscar bait movies?
Yep, Oscar bait movies. It's perfect for Oscar bait. It's drama. It's based on a true story. It has a relatively uplifting plot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's also World War II, so
yeah,
Oscars really like those. Slavery, World Wars.
Yeah, it was definite Oscar bait.
All war movies are pretty much the same. So
it follows the very stereotypical war movie pattern. By the way, spoiler alert.
Well, I mean, this movie is definitely the goriest war movie that I've seen.
It is?
Yeah. Before it was Saving Private Ryan, because that one is just ridiculous, and then this one goes above and beyond. So
I will say it is a quality movie. As soon as I saw that it was a war movie, I was like, oh God.
Do you not like war movies?
No, I don't like war movies. Well, we just said all war movies are the same.
Yeah, but they're all fun to watch.
I will say this. They did a really good job in this movie of, like, getting you to connect with the characters enough without, like, spending an overly explicit amount of time, like, divulging into those smaller characters. But we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Let's talk a little bit of plot. First of all, do you recommend seeing this movie?
Yes, of course.
Okay, we recommend it. We would recommend it, both of us. So skip to this time. I'll put it right there. If you don't want to see us
right here.
God damn it!
Right here.
Why are you doing that to me? No, right. So Andrew Garfield plays this guy who is opposed to guns and opposed to killing because of some experiences he had in his childhood when he was being raised.
Religion.
He believes in Christ.
He's Christian, but not Christian. He's like 7th something.
Anyways, he doesn't want to kill anybody in the war, so he refuses to take up a gun, and that invokes a lot of issues. His battalion doesn't trust him, and then he gets into the war, and
he also goes to jail.
He goes to jail.
Court-martial.
He gets court-martialed.
His dad gets him out of that.
Because
he's something.
Yeah,
he was in World War I.
He was in World War I.
He knows people.
And he knows people.
Yep.
You're
just repeating everything I'm saying.
Everything you're saying. War is hell. Shit happens. Most of their battalion is wounded or dead. And Andrew Garfield's character, Doss, after everyone else has left, remains up on Hacksaw Ridge.
He's a Seventh-day Adventist.
He's a Seventh-day Adventist.
There we go.
There you go. After everyone else has left Hacksaw Ridge, he remains up there and just saves, I think they said 75?
Yeah, something like that.
75 soldiers by himself. And that's basically what the movie is. So there's also a little bit of a subplot with his wife, Dorothy, played by who?
Someone.
Played by someone. Let's talk
Hugo Weaving.
Yes, Hugo Weaving was the Red Skull in Captain America.
That's another World War II movie.
Unnecessary fact. Let's start with Andrew Garfield. He was nominated for Best Actor. We know this. I don't think Andrew Garfield is a very good actor. I don't care for him. But, Zach, what do you think of Andrew Garfield?
I like him.
He likes him.
I like him.
Do you have any other comments on that? Like, I have reasons why I don't like him. Why do you like him?
So...
See, okay, my issue with Andrew Garfield is, like, he has no facial expression. He has one facial expression, and it's this thing, like, the...
You mean his bad crying face from Spider-Man? You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see him laugh in Amazing Spider-Man 2?
I will say,
but
I thought he was cast well for the character he played, because that character didn't require a lot of other emotions. So I think props deserve to go to the casting director more than Andrew Garfield, because he was cast properly for the role, and he did a good job with the role he was given. However, I don't think he does well in any other type of role.
He was in Social Network, too.
See, I don't even remember him from that.
Yeah, I don't either.
So, there you go. His supporting actress was really good, too. I thought she was quality.
Yeah, I found her name is Teresa Palmer. Yep.
Teresa Palmer, props.
I haven't seen her in anything else, I don't
If you're watching this video, Teresa Palmer, like, comment, and subscribe. Vince Vaughn is in this movie.
Yep.
I did not know Vince Vaughn was in this, and I thought he did a really good job.
Yeah, he was really good.
His character is pretty much the guy from Full Metal Jacket. You know, that famous scene that everyone knows from Full Metal Jacket with the guy just yelling at his soldiers.
Oh, I was going to go with the rifle scene. You know, this is my rifle, there are many like it, but this one is mine. Yeah, that one. Or the one where the guy blows his brains out. Doesn't he also shoot the drill sergeant?
We're moving on. There weren't any really standout performances other than that, in my opinion. Like,
I don't know, Hollywood
was pretty
standard. Great. Hollywood was amazing.
But
he starts out nude for like the first few scenes that you see.
And it's, yeah. So if you're looking to see some man butt, there you go. Let's move on to directing.
Okay.
We think
Mel
that
Gibson should win.
Directing. We're gonna defer to Zach on all of that. It's just your opinion on directing.
I just like Mel Gibson.
You just like Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
What else is there to talk about? We got
it was nominated for sound editing and mixing as well.
Yeah. Gotta say, I disagree with that. So there were a lot of instances in this movie where there was just like random bursts of noise and like,
yeah, or it would just randomly like some shots would be extremely loud and then some would be pretty quiet.
There was just this one like shotgun sound. It was a shotgun.
Yeah.
So I don't think it deserves either of those. Film editing. We haven't seen Hell or High Water or Moonlight yet, either of us. Well, have you seen Moonlight?
I've seen Moonlight.
You've seen Moonlight,
Yep.
but neither of us have seen Hell or High Water. I'd say Hacksaw Ridge, personally, it had pretty standard editing. There's nothing really special or stand out. It does its job well, but it does its job, and there's nothing really more to say about that. Anything else you want to say about it?
I mean, I like the movie.
One thing I will say, their special effects are not good. Yeah, it had a $40 million budget, so I mean, it's understandable.
Really low budget. So the digital effects were not always great, but the practical effects, like with all the gore and that fun stuff, were
good.
Amazing.
And I found myself getting very immersed in the movie, and it's like powerful practical effects and acting portions. But when things like the Navy comes in,
to try to kill the Japs.
To try and kill
the dirty Japs.
The views expressed by Zachary do not reflect the views and opinions of those involved with Quarter Down. Moving on. So when they're shooting when the naval ships come in, the naval ships are computer animated. It's not stock footage or anything, and it's very obvious with that. And I will say that took me out quite a bit.
How are we rating these?
So since we've only seen one so far, we're gonna rank it 1 or 2.
What's the other movie?
There is no other movie. 1 or 2.
It has to be 1 then. How can it be number 2?
Well, it's like if we thought it was really shitty, it would be number 2. It would already be behind everything.
That was gonna be my next question. Is number 2 like poop or?
What we're gonna do is as we go around, as we watch the rest of these, we're gonna place them either above or below.
Okay.
So right now, the only one we've watched is Hacksaw Ridge. So Hacksaw Ridge on the board. Board is here.
Right here.
No, the board is where my hand is.
Right here.
Zach, you're just wrong. Like, they're gonna see it, and you're just wrong.
It's right here.
You're just wrong.
It's right here.
It's right here. It's
Sure.
right here. I'm the one editing this, so yes, it's right here.
Okay.
It's right here. Do we overall think it'll win?
No.
No.
Nope.
We don't think it's gonna win Best Picture, but
Moonlight's gonna win.
that's gonna be Zach's opinion throughout this. Is that
Moonlight's
Moonlight is
gonna win. I don't want it to win, but it's gonna win.
thank you all
Or
so
fences.
much for tuning in.
Moonlight or fences.
Wednesdays and Fridays for these uploads. Actually, wait, we need 3 a week, don't we? We did this math.
We did. But that was on Tuesday. Find out next time.
Find out next time on Road to the Oscars. I've been Harrison.
I'm Zach.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, that's my name, right?
Gonna do it.
I want to win director.
It might win director.
I really want to win director.
Ain't gonna win.
But it's not going to win Best Picture.
Ain't gonna win.
Not going to win Best Picture?
Not going. Ain't gonna win.
Are we going to have this in the video?
It's probably gonna be our end thing.